folks. Day 6 out at Birch Grove. It's a great day. I see some folks just put in a... Oh no, it's just one fella. He's out there with a kayak. Pretty breezy. But the weather finally broke. I could actually... it's getting kind of late, but it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I was going to say I could throw the kayak in, but I'd only be out for an hour or so, so I'll put the kayak in tomorrow. It's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow, so I'll save that for tomorrow. Yesterday was terrible. Rained all day. Terrible. Rain the whole day, right up till sunset. Then the rain kind of started lessening, and it quit for a while. I just about got my dinner done. I just got into my dinner and it started to rain again. I had to head for the screen house. Didn't spoil my dinner though. But today, well, then last night, just as the sun set, fog came in, just thick, heavy fog everywhere. And that fog held all the way into today. And it was foggy out here until noon today. Couldn't believe it. The sun never came out to burn that fog off. Well, now the clouds are breaking up, so we get the sunshine. Get the sunshine once in a while. I gotta check the camera here. My camera's been acting up. I don't know why. But so we get sunshine once in a while, which is sweet, which is really sweet. Temperature came up. It's about 70 degrees. It's comfortable. No rain. Some of the clouds look kind of dark, but they got no rain in them. They're not dropping any rain, so that's good. And tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, so I'm happy. I'm good with it. What did Sty do all day today? Man, I've been just scurrying around camp. I did all my chores in the screen house, did all my camp dishes, blah, blah, blah. Then I attacked the adventure trailer and I cleaned house in there and pulled out the notepad and the pen and started writing down plans for the adventure trailer. I'm going to be putting in a media center in the front end. There's going to be a counter built that's going to be about desk height, and underneath that counter, that cabinet, that's going to be my electrical center. That's going to be where my deep cycle batteries are stored, blah blah blah. All of the power source stuff will be under there, and I'll be putting an outlet to the outside of the trailer so that I can hook up shore power. Whenever I park where there's electricity, I can just run an extension cord and plug in. On top of that, it's going to be like a desktop. I'm going to have flat screen TV mounted on the one wall. Well, it's a flat screen monitor. And then along the other, my CPU for my computer will be sitting there. And my microphone, there'll be a mount for my microphone right there. Plenty of desk space for me to have my laptop and everything, blah, blah, blah. Then above that, it's going to be cabinets right to the ceiling, be big storage cabinets up there. Then, over the kitchen counter, I'm going to put in a 4-foot long, probably about 14-inch high, and about 13-inch deep, 13 to 14-inch deep cabinet with doors. That'll be all my kitchen, food storage, stuff like that, dishes, blah blah blah. Underneath the fold down kitchen counter, there'll be another cabinet that's about 14 inches tall and about between 14 and 16 inches deep. Down in there I'll store all my cast iron, all all the heavy pots and pans, things like that, and other types of gear will be down in that cabinet. When the counter's flipped up, it'll have lift up doors on the top of it. Then the opposite wall, the wall that the Murphy bed's on, there'll be it'll be like a 4-foot long shelf that's about a foot deep, between a foot and 14 inches deep. And it'll have a tall front on it and a nice large opening towards the top. And that'll be for catch-all stuff. It's all small stuff I can throw up in there. It won't fall out when I'm hauling the trailer around. It'll hold a ton of stuff up there. Underneath it, at the end of the Murphy bed, towards the back, I'll be building a cabinet. And that cabinet will be for clothes and things like that. Plus, at the base of it, I will be eventually installing a propane furnace, heater, RV heater, at the base of it. And then I'll be doing a Pergo hardwood floor throughout the trailer. The whole trailer will get hardwood floor put in it. That will pretty well wrap up the trailer. That'll have that trailer right where I want it. So what have I been doing all day today other than making plans for that trailer? Well, that was one thing. Is once I figured out everything I wanted to do, then I had to start figuring out a budget. And I figure all of the improvements I want to finish in there. Cabinets, the floor, and the ceiling. I'm going to insulate the ceiling, and it's going to be paneled, wood paneled. But all of that, everything to finish the interior, not including the electrical and the furnace, will cost me about $600, which isn't bad. $600, and it'll be just finished in there, just beautiful. The electrical side, I figure I got about $300 to $400 to tie up in that. That'll put the price tag at $1,000. And then the furnace, I've been looking around. I can get a used one. That's certified. I got a furnace outfit. That's all they do is furnaces. They can get them for me used, and then they service them and certify them as being safe and ready to go. They're used, but they're like new. He can get me one for $250 if I install it myself. So $1,250 at the max. And that trailer is going to be ready to live in. I mean, can't beat that. So that made me feel good that I accomplished that today. Plus, I got it cleaned. I went through and cleaned house. Otherwise, since then, I've been just sitting around because I got all the camp chores done. Got the trailer cleaned out. Got those things planned out. Since then, I've been just sitting on my butt for about the last hour and a half reading a book. I'm reading Metal Detecting for Beginners. I bought a metal detector over a year ago. It's a nice one, too. It's a good one. It's not a cheap one. It's not a super expensive one. It's a middle-of-the-road one. But it had a lot of good reviews. I mean, folks that do detecting actually reviewed it. So I got to hear from people that are in the know. They knew I didn't want to invest a lot of money because I've never done metal detecting before. Beep, 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 beep. So I bought all the gear. I got the detector, I got the headset, I got everything. I got the tools, I got everything to go. Over a year ago. I turned it on once. Didn't even use it, just turned it on, make sure everything runs. Pulled the batteries out of it, put it back in its case. It comes in a nice big canvas case, and there it sits at home. Haven't brought it out once. Next time I go camping, it's coming with me. So, I'm reading this book, Metal Detecting for Beginners, 101 Things I Wish I Knew When I Started. It's a good book. It's a good book. It really covers a lot of issues related to metal detecting. Now, I know a little bit about metal detecting because I have friends that are way into metal detecting. I just have never done it. Only time I ever used a metal detector was trying to find property markers, the steel property markers they pound into the corners of property. Go out there and beep, 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 there it is. Then you dig around in the weeds and there's the post. That's the only time I ever used one, was to find property markers. Now I'm going to use one to check around some of these beaches at these campgrounds for lost jewelry, money, whatever, you know. And these boat landings, I might be able to find lures or things, you know. You just don't know what you're going to find. And it's a good hobby. It's a fun hobby. So that's what I'm doing. Been doing. Reading this book. Listening to some Celtic music and relaxing all afternoon. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's supposed to clear up and it's supposed to be in the upper 70s with no rain tomorrow. So I hopefully can spend a lot of time out on the kayak. Got my fingers crossed. I got to get one more day of kayaking in. I've only been out on the kayak 3 times since I've been here. One time I took the camera with and filmed, and the other 2 times were just to go paddling a bit. The one time I fished a little, caught a few panfish, and that was it. But tomorrow I want to go out and I want to fish, I want to paddle. Yeah, I just want to enjoy the day on the lake. So all I got to look forward to the rest of today is an awesome dinner. I'm having ham, taters, and carrots tonight. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good dinner. I'll probably do a short little video just to show off what I'm having for dinner out in camp again. Last night I had a Cornish game hen with teriyaki noodles on the side. Oh, that was awesome. But tonight's dinner is going to be good too. Then after dinner tonight, once the sun starts to set, by golly, with the weather the way it is, you betcha, Sty's going to be sitting at the campfire tonight. Couldn't have no campfire last night. 2 days on this trip. No, I take that back. 3 days. No, it was only 2 days. 2 nights on this trip. I couldn't have a campfire. But tonight I will. Looking forward to it. Hey, thanks for tagging along for this update on day 6. And hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, ring the bell. Then you'll know whenever a new video's coming up or I'm going live. I do go live when I'm at home. And everyone, please hit that thumbs up, hit that like button for me, would you? Leave some comments. I love hearing your comments. And until the next time, guys, Sty's out here just loving it. And I hope all of you are having a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.